granddaughter, okay, I told her that when the other guy cares more for you than he cares for himself, then you know he's actually, when he says I love you, he loves you. Same thing for you, when you feel for the other person where they are in life more than yourself, then you can feel love.
That's good.
What?
I think love is when through good and bad you still want to be around someone. Like you can love your friends, but I think no matter what it is, like you've seen them at their worst and you still just have the urge to always be around them.
Love is when you like somebody and it's that love is like you like somebody and you think they're cute and nice and you like them a lot, and then eventually you get married, have kids, and then you get old, you have to eat applesauce and pudding, then you die, then you have money all over you, and that's what love is. Bye, kids.
I have no idea.
What is love? Love is feeling safe with the person, feeling what he's saying is true. It was being truthful, loving, not over loving, not silly loving. Helping each other, understanding, and just plain loving. I don't know how to tell it otherwise. It was an easy, easy marriage because both of us were in the same category. He cared as much for me as I cared for him. So it wasn't a matter of I was trying to get him to like me better. It just was there. Does that make sense? You know that you're part of him. You'll do anything for him or with him if he needs. That type of thing.
Being or putting someone else before yourself and doing whatever it takes to make them happy.
Love is the thing that makes you all tingly inside. She's just so pretty and hair smells nice. She's just an awesome girl. She's smart, nice, loves her, and loves horses.
I think love is an action that you show to someone, or it's like it can be a feeling too. Do I have to elaborate?
It's up to you.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So like for action, it shows that you care about someone and that you're willing to like be with them for better or worse. And it's love. I think love can also be like a feeling. It's like an adrenaline rush sometimes that stays.
I guess love is putting someone before yourself instead of just thinking about yourself. Oh, how to explain this? Can we just skip this question? I mean, you have to like be there for each other. Like you have to think about each other. You have to do things for each other. It's not quite marriage, but
Love is a beautiful, passionate thing shared between two humans. Yeah, that's all I got. Wanting to stay with someone, maybe? I don't know. That's all I got.
First you feel like there's no one else in the world but you and that person.
Love is something that grows. Love is, for most people, love is a feeling. But feelings are deceptive. Actions show love. You can tell somebody what they want to hear all they want, but when you show them that you actually are there for them, that's an act of love. So that's how you can tell when somebody actually feels love for you versus telling you what you want to hear.
I don't think you know when someone loves you. I think you know when you love someone. You know when someone loves you. Because you know you've seen them at their worst. You've seen them when they're most vulnerable, and you still just think about them all the time. And you still want to be around them no matter what, and you still want them to be in your life.
By what they show you, like how they care for you and everything like that. I don't know.
That they'll either smile or come over and say this. Hey girl, what's your name?
They do things that like your friends and like other people wouldn't necessarily do. Like they do nice things, but not like your family or your friends do. But they do, but they do it in a special way.
Depends on how good the sex is.
Good question. When your happiness is theirs and your sadness is theirs, and you kind of feel like you're with the person.
When they want to stay with you too.
You don't have to be told. You know it from the beginning.
To love. I think it's good for people. It's selfless.
To love. Because you get double love that way. When you love somebody else and you make them happy, that in turn makes you happy. So you are giving and receiving by giving. But if you are always taking, I'll put it this way, when you fill the other person's bucket, then they have love to give back to you. If you are always taking and taking, their bucket gets empty and they don't have any love to give you because you're just absorbing. So when you give love, then they can in return love.
When you feel needed and liked a lot.
I think both. You should want to love, but at the same time, you should want to be loved. It should be a equal thing.
To be loved.
Why?
Because people care about you, and if you love somebody, you love them. They don't love you.
That's tough. I don't know. Is it better to love or to be loved? It's kind of the same thing though. Like, because some people they care so much about other people that when they're happy, like when other people are happy, then you're happy. I don't. But I don't know. Better to be loved. I guess it's better to love because when, yeah.
I think it's better to love because I spread my love to everybody.
I think it's equal. I love Bill as much as he did me. I wasn't as peculiar with it, but he right from the beginning, he was a marvelous person to the day he died. Because in the end, he didn't know me, but I got treated as if I was queen of the county or whatever. It was bad. I have good memories, obviously. And I think the good Lord is taking care of me very nicely.
It's better to love, because then you could actually spread out positivity instead of negativity and just wanting things, and it's you can spread the love. I don't know, it's just good to be positive and have be a good influence on people. What is this turning into? What is this turning into? I'm not the right person for this. It's better to love.
I think it's better to give, because if you give, you'll eventually receive.
Better to be loved, 'cause then you don't have to suffer the heartbreak if you love someone and they don't love you back. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's better to be loved and to love is because they both give you a backup plan.
World is brighter than the sun now that you're here. Though your eyes will need some time to adjust to the overwhelming light surrounding us.
Yeah. Don't do macaroni. Oh, and don't kiss on your first date. It won't work.
Stay away from the alcohol. Don't kiss on the first date. That's it.
Learn not to be selfish and give. When you're young, it's all hormones. It's on the surface. It's more physical, and that'll pass, and it's a temporary thing. But when you care and actually feel love or give love, and the other person is more important to you than yourself, then you can grow. And love is always growing or destroying itself, depending on what you really care for a person.
Don't force it. That's stupid. People go out there I want to look for love. It's stupid. That doesn't happen like that.
Right. Don't do drugs, because they don't do good in the end. They mess up love. Drugs mess up love. Don't smother them. Be open with each other, even if that means starting an argument, because then you're putting your problems on the table instead of just ignoring them. Yep.
Do it. Experience it. It's great.
Don't mess up.
Any advice for couples? Stay in it for the fight. Don't give up on one person, no matter what. Because in the end, it'll be worth it.
God, no. I don't love anyone. Nobody loves me. Yeah.